Blessings, you guys. Light of Lotus here. I know it's been a while. I said next time I come back, that things will be different. I'm back. Things are very much different. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do what you got to do. Tell your sister-in-law Tracy, cousin, baby mama, baby daddy, best friend Sally about my channel. Tell them Light of Lotus is a channel where we get shit done and we offer lots of healing. But yeah, hello you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Sending you a hug. Church pat on the back. Grateful, thankful, blessed to be back here. I said next time I get on here, I'll be in a new space. And I said that in the last two videos, but I finally came to the conclusion that I will stay here in Missouri for 6 more months. So I guess I will, you know, we got a place here, whatever. So yeah, a lot of stuff has been going on, but that's neither here nor there. Before we even get into life lately, let's get into our daily affirmation. So if you're new, we start by getting in a seated position with our crisscross sauce spoons in a bowl. No, I'm kidding. Whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. This fun fact really quick before we get started with daily affirmations. Did you know the most basic function to life is breathing? It's the most simplest task, but the most detrimental, the most lucrative, most important. Like breathing goes a long way, gets you through a lot. Like I was telling Instagram yesterday, by the way, follow my IG at 𝒷𝓁𝒶𝓎 at @light_of_lotus. But like I was telling Instagram yesterday, literally, the most simplest function in life is breathing. Inhaling through our nose, releasing, exhaling through our mouth. When you're pissed the beep off, when you're, you know, meditating, when you're praying, when you're doing yoga, when you're working out, ain't no way you telling me that you could do a deadlift and not, you know, breathe. You're gonna pass out. You're gonna pass out. You're gonna flex out and max the beep out. But anywho, that's enough of that. Just wanted to share that fun fact with you guys. But yeah, we're gonna inhale through our nose, release through our mouth, inhaling all the, you know, most uplifting, beautiful, elevating frequencies, and exhaling all the degrading, dragging, lagging, not packing energy. So without further ado, let's get it. I am light. I am grateful for the light that I carry. I am love. I give my love to the world, and I receive love from the world. I am filled with passion and dedication. I am dedicated to my dreams and to my goals 100%. I am focused. I am guided. I accept every aspect of my journey. I'm grateful to be on this journey. I'm blessed to be on this journey. I am protected along my journey. All is well. Ashe. Now let's get into the topic of the day. Okay. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. So yeah, this is gonna be my microphone. So yes, say for example, I was talking to my mother the other day, and she had something playing on her TV, and I asked her, are those type of people? She's like, what type of people? You know, because as soon as you hear a white person say those type of people or you people, you like, excuse me, you people? The fuck are you talking about? So yes, when I said those type of people, she said, what type of people? And the reason I said those type of people is because I was in the moment of catching myself in ignorance. I didn't want to say the wrong type of people. For example, if you call a Asian, a Chinese, Mind you, side note, they look slightly different features. But if you call an Asian or Chinese, they're going to get very offended. If you call a Cuban a Mexican, they're going to get offended. If you call a Filipino person a freaking Venezuelan person, they're probably going to get offended. But moral of the story is, I didn't want to be ignorant in that term. Like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing to be way off. So when I said those type of people, I was referring to, I just simply said Middle Eastern people as a whole, because I didn't know the type, like, I didn't know what they were, and I didn't want to, be offensive, or, I just said those type of people. And when I say those type of people, I mean Middle Eastern, Indian people. When I say those type of people, there's like different types, different cultures in different groups in every group. I don't really know how to break it down more than that, but yeah. So for example, she's like, what do you mean? I'm just like, yeah, I just mean these type of people. And it turns out those were those type of people. When I say those type of people in Bollywood movies, like Middle Eastern Indian people in those Bollywood, like Indian Hollywood movies, whatever it means. Barcelona, Hollywood. I don't know what Bollywood means. If you know, leave it down in the comments. But so yes, back to this ignorant subject. There's a lot of ignorance going on in the world all the time, and I feel like when we face with ignorance, when ignorance is upon us in our face, we are being tested. Or I don't know, I just feel like everything is a test always. You always be tested by ignorance. But gatekeepers, there's gatekeepers, and there's people who just have no tolerance for ignorance. No, I'm not a teacher. No, I'm not saying I'm the most educated in schooled in life, none of that. No, I'm not none of that. I'm just a girl who's simply been living and learning and growing as excuse me, but anywho, I'm just learning and growing as I, growing as I go. But I'm just learning and growing as I go. I'm just learning and growing as I go. But anywho, there's a lot of ignorance that goes on in the world, and a lot of people like myself, I don't have patience for bullshit. I have a very low tolerance for bullshit. However, anybody willing to learn, anybody willing to grow, anybody willing to elevate themselves, I'm always here for it. And who am I to knock that? So this is just an example. Like somebody first coming into spirituality, they might ask me a few questions. Or even, this is another good example, because this one I get all the time, more often than anything. So I do yoga, right? Real basic sequences, basic asanas. I wake up, flow, freestyle most of the time. But more of the story is, I've been doing yoga for a few years, and I personally still feel like, I wouldn't say I'm a beginner, but I'm still learning proper terminology, So I don't know everything. I don't. So that being said, a lot of people come in my DMs or come to me like, oh yeah, how do you get started in yoga? Like examples, advice, what do you do? Can we do yoga together? And I feel like I'm a little more advanced in the things that I do. I don't, just do a regular flow. I be experimenting with new poses. So that being said, I be on my own, my own wave, my own thing, doing my own thing all the time. So for example, I just want to start. There's this girl on YouTube. Shout out to her. Her name is Yoga with Adrienne. Yoga by Adrienne. Yoga with Adrienne / Yoga by Adrienne. And she basically has yoga for all type of things. Yoga for anxiety, yoga for when you're feeling down, yoga for beginners, beginner stretches, beginner poses. If you want to be able to do a full middle split, how to get there, stuff like that. I've been watching her for years till I felt comfortable enough to move on. Now I'm at an advanced place where I can just listen to some 𝓈𝓉𝒶𝓎. Hey, I just called 444. And if you don't know what 444 means, that means you were protected by your spirit guides. I don't mind sharing that because I know somebody put me on. Why can't I put you on? But dang, I just lost my train of thought that quick. Oh yeah, the yoga. I feel like I've advanced to be able to listen to music. So another person, shout out to 𝓈𝓉𝒶𝓎. I listen to his music. It's meditation music, self-help music, affirming music, power of the tongue is real. So he just music that speaks life into you. So I can wake up and listen to him and just get my yoga flow going, meditation going. I don't gotta depend on Adrienne no more. Shout out to Adrienne though. She got me right here. There's another. The third person I'm going to shout out is a black yogi named Yiki. Black yogi, Nikki. Oh my gosh. I follow her channel as well. And she has more so more so like spiritual things, like yoga on the full moon, you know, stuff like that. It's just all about learning and growing. I'm always open, like I'm always open to expanding my knowledge, expanding my mind, expanding my heart, expanding my spirit, expanding my body, getting thicker. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I just want to say ignorance. Like, even for example, bandwagoners. I just feel like, who is the gatekeeper? Like, you got to start somewhere. And if people keep downplaying you, you will never be able to start. If people keep, you know, brushing you off, if nobody puts you in the right direction, you will never be able to properly begin. And no, you're not supposed to, you know, be reliant on other people, etc., etc. However, no, you're not supposed to be relying on other people for that type of thing, but it doesn't hurt to get some, you know, get some information to put you on the right path. Because I could be thinking I'm doing the right thing, headed the right way, learning the wrong thing, learning something outdated, you know, and then some simple piece of advice somebody giving me pushes me back in the right path. So that being said, we all can be ignorant at a point in time. We all started out with ignorance. There was always a point in time where somebody had to tell you something. So don't shy away from being that ear or mouth or voice or heart for somebody else that needs it at the time. Like, it could be something simple, like what's something simple? Like the square root of 69. You know, you can tell the person you don't fucking know, or you can tell them to something, like Drake said. Simple. What's the square root of 69? Something. And now you can just figure the rest, put your 2 and 2 together, boom. I'm just kidding. That's a really bad analogy, but I hope you guys catch my drift. Just saying, this little world we living in, the spiritual warfare that I always talk about, like, it's getting worse and worse by the day. We being tested and tested. Just open up your heart, open up your mind, expand a little. Don't be scared. Like, even if you don't know, that's okay too. Like, the power of not knowing is just so strong and so amazing. Like, it's so innocent. You can't be wrong for not knowing. Like, can't nobody knock you for not knowing unless you're, you know, willingly not knowing. You're not willingly willing to expand your, you know, horizon. So if you open, you can never go wrong. You can never, like. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know I've been going for a long time. Hopefully I didn't push y'all away or anything, but, you know, I'm gonna still be here. Thank you guys for watching. Always remember, stay grateful, stay thankful, stay blessed. Light of Lotus out.